Hey guys, so today's video is a review and tutorial on the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. Mauve, whatever. Super excited about this palette when I saw it. It has all of the pink shades that I have been wanting because they're still wearable pinks and I just think they're stunning. I haven't purchased any of the other Huda Beauty palettes because they're pretty pricey, but also because the shade selection wasn't what I was looking for. They did have a lot of the pinks that I wanted, but I wouldn't have used most of the palettes. So these Obsessions palettes are only $27, which is awesome. They have a little mirror. It's a cardboard packaging, which I don't mind. It has a magnetic closure. First off, the blending of these shades, totally awesome. I didn't have to work hard for these at all. They feel drier when you swatch them, but applying on the eyes, I didn't notice any trouble. I didn't have any fallout at all, which I was kind of shocked at. I thought I would just because of how the other palettes performed. I have used them, but I just didn't buy them. I'm super impressed with this palette. It has a decent amount of range in finish. So it has a lot of mattes, and then the 3 shimmers it has are very unique compared to each other, so it's not like I have a gigantic, palette like the Morphe ones where they're all so similar. This has a nice amount of range. Super pumped about that. I do wish there was a black, but I wish every palette had a black in it. So I'm just going to swatch them now. This is the top row. You have 2 shimmers and then a matte kind of burgundy shade or maroon. Really pretty. This shimmer is more of like a pinky, like a light pink, and then this one has more warmth to it, which I think is really pretty. It's almost like a rose gold. So this is the second row. It has 1 shimmer in it, which is this one right here. Super beautiful. I have this as a transition on the outer part of my lid. Then it has this kind of taupey mauve. I used this as a transition today just so that my look wasn't like overly pink, because this one by itself is a little too bright, unless that's what you're going for. This is more of like a warm pink, and it's a matte. This is the final row, and we have 3 matte shades. I used this on my brow bone and to set my primer. Super good color for my skin tone. If you're darker, it would be a really pretty highlight. This is the only color I didn't try. It's just like a deep brown with a little bit of red to it. And then this is the deepest shade I put on my outer corner. I did end up going with a black as well because I like contrast, but super happy with the way this palette performed. The price point is really good. I have nothing bad to say about it, honestly. There is some question on whether or not Huda Beauty is cruelty-free or not. Let me know your opinion down below. I'm still unsure about it. I don't know. It's a little confusing, so we'll see. If you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then let's go. First thing I'm doing is taking my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, putting it all the way up to the brow bone. And the palette I'm using today is the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. I'm super excited about this. I thought about getting her other palettes. I'm just setting that with a slight shade. But they're just so much money, and I probably wouldn't use every shade. I mainly wanted them because of the pinks, and this one has the pinks that I love. So I'm going in with this more taupey shade and my Morphe E22 brush. Just running this through the crease. with my Mauve 227 brush and this kind of corally pink shade, I'm just deepening up the crease. I'm going in with this deep maroon shade and my Mauve 233 brush and deepening the outer corner. Now I'm just mixing those two shades and deepening the crease because I'm doing like a half cut crease. Now I'm going in with my Loreal Pro palette just to grab that black shade, and I'm using a pencil brush from Isabella Phantom. I'm just deepening my outer V. And with my Mauve pencil brush, number 230, I'm going back in with this burgundy shade to blend out the black a bit. Now I'm taking a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape and just a flat brush from BH and cutting out my crease. A good trick for this, if you have hooded eyes and don't know how far to bring it up, is to put it on your lid, then open your eyes, because when you close it, it will kind of leave a mark on the hooded part that would transfer anyway. Because you might as well bring it up so you don't have that like gap between the transfer. Now I'm going in with this deeper kind of rose shade, pressing it in on the outer half. I'm kind of in the center of my lid. I'm not bringing it all the way to the corner of my eye, but I just want this to be the transition for the lighter shade I'm going in with. Then with my pinky, I'm going to go in with this one. This is more of a mauve. Super light mauve. And this is going all the way to the inner corner. For my winged liner, I'm using my Tarteist liner. Kind of don't like the liquid side of this because it's super stiff, but this is all I have at the moment. Now with my Marc Jacobs highliner pencil in the shade Blacker, I am tightlining and lining my waterline. For my lower lash line, I'm going in with that burgundy shade and my pencil brush. And then with my 231, I'm going in with the corally shade again just to blend out that edge. So that's it for the look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day.